It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, here on S3, and we figured we had one part of doing a young skinner. Let's do it again, but focusing on one thing. Now, she was hosting every show. She was in every stage. She was taking so many of my gigs. Now she's back with a bag. We're talking about Queen Bee Bonang Mateba. Now joining us to unpack this very, very interesting contour of the South African pop culture industry are individuals who are experts. We've got Carissa Cupido, as well as Shiraz Reddy, as our digital content producer. As if we don't use him enough, Sebastian Newman is here on the couch to chat about Bonang Mateba. You know it's true. Right, so Shiraz, I want you to take lead on this adventure of Bonang, because the thing is, I messaged her a few times and there was like a gap. I got one great tick. So maybe there was the move to the US and New York, etc. But why would somebody move back? I mean, surely that'll bring about things like, oh my word, was it not working out there? Or was it homesickness?
I think your one tick, it could have been homesickness, or maybe she ran out of data.
I think
because, you know, it's not cheap there in the US of A, darling. I see cheapy, that's the roaming Wi-Fi. But I think that the reason she came back is definitely to tap back into her relevance. She needed to get back into what her fans are called the B-Force, to be reminded of who she is. We all need a bit of a reminder and a rejig and a rebrand, and I think that is why she came home. She's like, let me go back to my roots, you know, let me go back to the soil of Africa. And that's what she's doing, you know, she's finding herself again in a space that I think she forgot, and that her B-Force, or South Africans may have forgotten, that she can do. And I mean, she was in every stage. Guys, when she did Miss South Africa, I thought she was going to win. Girl, how many crown in Alice? You know, she walked out there with outfit changes, and now the only outfit changes we are seeing on YouTube. But I mean, who am I?
Okay, hold on. Since you get YouTube, I mean, the YouTube channel is open again.
Yes.
So when somebody reopens and taps into their relevance, now, I don't want to be too shady here, but naturally, you go to the US, the assumption is that you're making a lot of cash.
You're going to be on Days of Our Lives.
But that's the thing, like, that's what I feel. I feel like you're going to get cast for the next big movie. Fast and the Furious 29.
Martha's going to invite you to our house. Right? Give us meet and see.
So now the YouTube channel reopens. Like, what do you think is actually going on? I'm going to open this up to the entire team over here.
For me,
what's happening?
My take on it is, why open the YouTube channel? Now, I'm all here for digital.
Yes.
I'm all here for doing your things in digital, being out there, larger audience. But you had a reality show on TV that was
doing fairly well. But was it really? And I think that what's exactly happening is she's realizing that she had these massive platforms, and it's really hard to maintain that when you've been away for so long. And people have kind of forgotten who you are and what it is that you can deliver to an audience.
All right.
Well, that's just my stance. But I also think that she's come back and humbled herself a bit and be like, you know what, let me tap back into what is relevant and what is also just relatable for the people of South Africa.
Okay, here's a little twisty one. All right. You come back here, perhaps because your management company had too much say over your career in the US. So you come back to South Africa, a place where you have a bit more control over your brand. I'm just saying, do you think this is the case?
And also where you know that your fans are going to back you.
I think it was definitely part of the battle.
All right.
I think, and I mean, it was quite messy. I think that a lot of hearsay and a lot of accusations were flying back and forth. And I mean, you work in entertainment and broadcasting, and you know, it can tarnish your brand. And it's not something that you want to be a part of in any way whatsoever, and especially not the Queen Bee, darling, you know? And I think that it really was an opportunity for her to come back and be like, yo, wait, I got to take a bit of a break and just show the people that this is not the person that I am, this picture that's been painted. And that battle was tough. It was lots
and she's
of money.
also quite a smart girl. She's not just a super girl.
You know?
She's smart. She's
Her
smart.
wigs aren't glued that tight. She can
And the thing is that when she won it, she tweeted, it's gone wrong. Laugh out loud. Because she knew, I'm coming for my money.
And also, don't come for a brown girl's coin. Don't do that. Not for her cents.
I got you, and that's why this management debacle and winning that case as well was so pivotal.
It was an important moment for her in her career, and also just like solidifying her next phase and her next step.
Okay, now, given the return, do you think that she's doing as well as we think? Do you think that Bonang is still on top of things, or is this perhaps coming back to restart?
I think she's coming back for a bit of a rejig.
Okay.
I wouldn't say a restart, though.
No, not a restart.
So
A bit of a reinvention.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in a new realm of things.
Definitely.
I mean, she's going to be a part of a cast where she is not the main character, definitely a supporting character, which is not often the role that she plays. But I think that she will do well. I mean, just from the promos online, I'm just like, look at that girl.
And it's got everyone excited. In season 1, people were like, where's Bonang?
Where is
She should
Bonang?
be
Yeah,
here."
I got you.
And so now let's see.
I also think, like, as a broadcaster, like you were saying, she has been the blueprint for so many of us. And I don't see her move to the US, back to SA, as any sort of failure. I think it's just part of the journey. And it's so nice to see that, okay, maybe she didn't do that well, but it's fine because I know that Bonang's going to come back with more force. I'm not part of the B-Force, but maybe adjacent to it. I just think she's such an incredible talent, and this is not the end for her.
She's definitely super talented, and that's why she's able to bounce back.
Yeah,
You know?
Right.
Unlike Humpty Dumpty, but I mean, that's another story for another day. Monday, maybe.
You three are wonderful. Honestly, you are. In fact, Bonang, you are most welcome to come in and
With
sit on
some
the couch with
B&T.
us and have a conversation. And also maybe respond to my WhatsApp. It's entirely up to you. But thanks a lot to this panel of incredible individuals. We enjoyed our little skinner this morning in the Pure Good Breakfast Show, but now I'm hungry.